Still got that damn car. You had that dog with you damn 40. Hey. We start by saying, giving all honor and praise and glory to our Heavenly Father Yahweh. Call Halayim La Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Wakah HaKudash. And double honor to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, whom Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua set up to establish and teach and preach the true doctrine of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And to the rest of the Akim on down that teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Shalom by Yahshua Dawadah. And to the Akim and Hakwat that's out there repenting. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashpachah. You know who it is, coming at you with another day, another week to come pray and claim a small portion, nonetheless, the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, right? And just like the elder coined this year, through the spirit, the year of the apostate. See, when you go have individuals of your own people start actually coming against the truth. And that's what, and throughout the ages with our people, that always happened. That always happened. You always had those of our people that would prefer to join on with the wicked to come against their own people, to come against actually Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, because they was wicked. You always had that. You always had it. Always had it. And it ain't no different right now today. You got it right now today. When individuals is choosing what the devil got to offer them, and then they screw themselves out of something that's going to be eternal, something that's going to be forever. You see, not temporal. You see, the damn devils is presenting things temporal to you that look good. You know, something that look good, you would be sitting back basically choosing that because it looked good. And then the thing that's actually good for you is afar off. You can't see it. You see? You can't see it. Like that hope. Like hope we're supposed to have. Matter of fact, let me grab this. Hebrews. Before I get into what I want to bring out. Right? Hebrews, what is that? 11. See, this hope that we got is for the kingdom, man. This hope that we got is for the kingdom. But the kingdom is far off. It ain't that far off, but it's far off from now, from today. See, we can't see it right now. See, so our people is choosing these temporal things. You ain't choosing that thing that's eternal. You're choosing the temporal things, the things that you can that you can see now that looks good. And the devil will present those things to you because it look good. All the material items that you can get, that look good to you. But the kingdom, it looks better, but you just can't see it. So you're choosing the temporal shit. And that was the problem with our people. You always chose, throughout the ages, they always chose what the devil always wanted to present to you rather than accepting what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua offer you. Right? Let me grab this. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You see? And this truth, we can't see the kingdom right now. We can read about it, parts of it. We can read about it, but we can't see it right now. See? In our eyes, it's far off, but it's not that far off, but we can't see it now. See? So the devil go present these gifts to you and say, look, no, take this, because this is for now. This is for now. And what are people doing? You taking it. You taking it. Because why? Because it look good. But you gonna fuck yourself out of something that's a benefit to you, something that's an asset to you. You see? Let's grab that. That Romans 8. Right? You're supposed to be having your mind on receiving the kingdom. You see? And that's the issue with a lot of our people is you actually don't even want the kingdom. You want Babylon to stay going on. Wherever y'all asses is at, you want Babylon to stay going on. Just like our people, they'll leave here and then think they're going to go run somewhere else and receive salvation. Nah, ain't nowhere fucking else you can go. Ain't nowhere else you can go, man. And that's the problem with our people. They want to try to deliver themselves on all shape, form, and fashions. You see? You want the riches now that these devils got to offer you, but you go fuck yourself out of the kingdom. You see? You go fuck yourself out of your salvation. You see? And I see why these individuals doing it, because they telling you salvation is for all people. So you know they through. through. But let's grab this. Romans 8:24. For we are saved by hope. But hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why do he yet hope for? But if we hope for that we see not, and we hope to receive the kingdom, and we hope that y'all, this is the time period, this year and the beginning of next year, that Yahweh shall kick off all this. Kick it off. Had these devils come out with the MOTB and had them institute that shit on a mass scale into the general population. We hope that in the end of this year or the next year that World War III break out. And we hope that's the year that Yahweh shall make his grand entrance in that fathership and redeem his elect out of here. We hope for that. We hope. That's all we got. We prisoners of hope. That's all we got. Right? But it says what? For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why do he yet hope for? But if we hope for that we see not, then do we wait patiently for it. You see that? And that's what did Yahweh tell us to do? He said, wait. He's telling us to wait upon him for the day, for my indignation is to pour my wrath upon these damn stanky heathens. But you got individuals sitting back talking about that salvation is for the heathens. But he's telling us to wait until he pours his wrath upon these heathens. See? This is what we got to look forward to, the kingdom. See? We can't see it right now, but we got to hope that we're going to receive, we'll be those ones that be saved to enter and to establish the kingdom of heaven with Yahweh Shema Shah that's going to be established on earth. You see? But see, individuals, you want that good shit now. You want what the devil got to offer you right now. You see? And that's ultimately what they're doing. What did that wicked one tell Yahweh Shah? If thou wilt therefore bow down to me, if thou shalt bow down to me and worship me, all shall be thine. You see? And that's what these damn, Edom is they the counterpart of Satan on earth, the nation of Edom. So when you taking these bribes and these gifts from these devils to corrupt the truth, guess what you're doing? You made your choice right there to turn against the Most High and do what? Join on to the wicked one. You see? You motherfuckers made y'all choice, and y'all gonna have to lay in that bed. You made that bed, you gonna have to lay in it. You see? And that's what's gonna happen. See, the Most High finna start killing you wicked ass jakes. He already taken some of you out on a small scale, but he about to hypen that scale up. He about to raise it up. You see? But going into my point, what I wanted to bring out today is that these Edomites, these people is always going into the scriptures and thinking it apply to them. And then you got wicked, dumb jakes that just can't be humble and just be quiet. If you don't know what you're talking about, you just can't just be quiet. It'll be a wise man that holdeth his tongue, he'll be counted wise. See, if you just hold your tongue. And a lot of jakes, they don't know that. Because why? Our people always had this issue with one another, what they would do. They would look and see one thing, one brother doing, and then they'll sit back and say, oh, I can do that. Well, you can't do something, everybody can't do the same thing another person can do. You know, just like if you was a mechanic or something. You don't know nothing about an engine compartments or certain things like that, but another person do. If you know how to change transmissions, one person, that's his profession. That might not be your profession. You might not know how to do that. But the problem with our people is every time you see one of your own people doing something, you automatically put yourself in their shoes and say, I can do it too. And you might not even be qualified to do that. You see? Where you got jakes calling themselves, you ain't even learned. You ain't invested years into studying. You ain't did nothing. The first thing you do is you think that you can open up these scrolls and you can decipher what's written. You see? Because why? Because you're seeing those that have been taught, those that have put in years of studying, doing it. And then you think you can do it, but you ain't did those things. You see? What did he tell us in 2 Timothy 2:15? Study to show thyself approved, workmen that needed not to be ashamed, rightfully dividing the words of truth, right? See? And then you got individuals coming out, doing videos, running their damn mouth, but you ain't even did that. You ain't even followed that simple instructions. You see? Ain't even followed that. Just through. You see? Jace doing lessons and coming out and saying, running their mouth, talking about thinking that you can apply what's written for the Jakes, and all of our people do that shit. You think you can apply what's written in the text to anybody. You know, grab it. Matter of fact, you got Jakes coming out with this. Now, this one idiot did a lesson and had the audacity to go use Ezekiel 18 and try to say the Most High ain't gonna punish the children. And it's always for these Edomites, man. It ain't never for you just acknowledging. And then the shit is so stupid. You had the individual sit back and say, he pointed out all these little things that these people have done to us, that they done did to the Southern Kingdom, the Judites, and the Northern Kingdom, you know, so-called Latinos and Native Americans. You see, he pointed out all these things that these damn devils done did to us throughout these centuries, throughout these years. And then said, but. And then said, but. When you hear anybody of our people going to and say all the afflictions and oppression that these devils done put you through, and then say, but, run away from that motherfucker. Run away from it. But because how you gonna point out all the wrongdoings and the slaughter and the bloodshed that these devils done did to us, but then say, but the Most High, their children is not liable for that. You see? Going into scriptures that don't, you applying scriptures. Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. Grabbing scriptures that don't got nothing to do with them. See, and that's a problem with a lot of people. You think you can just open up the scriptures and you can literally apply everything that's written to all people. No, you can't apply what's written for the Israelites to all people. You can't do that. What's for us, it was written for us that's pertaining to us, is pertaining to us. You can't transfer that over and say it's pertaining to all people. Can't do it. And our people always doing that. Always doing that. And then look stupid doing it. Look stupid doing it, man. Any Jake that's out here talking about telling motherfuckers that heathens, these Edomites and the rest of these heathens, they can get salvation. Man, you're an idiot, man. Y'all look stupid even saying that. See? Because that don't even fit what's the rest of the things. Everything in the scripture, the Most High ain't, he's not the author of confusion. He ain't gonna say one thing and then go against his own word. Because he's bound by it. You see? He's bound by it. So when he says something, he mean it. And when you grab one thing here, you can follow the whole line of this of certain thing that's being said all the way throughout of it. It ain't gonna go against it. You see? Like Yahweh Shah established these laws, statutes, commandments for us to guide us in our life. You got individuals that sit back and say, when Mashiach came, he came, but he literally told you, I ain't come to do away with what my father established. I ain't do that. I ain't come to do that. But you got individuals think that he came and then he go do away with the number one. He can't do that. Yahweh Shah don't even have the power to go against what the Most High established. He's utterly obedient to our Father Yahweh. And that's the problem with you wicked motherfuckers. Y'all not. Right? But let me grab this. When you go into Deuteronomy 24 and verse 16. And it says, just going straight into it, it says straight to the point, Deuteronomy 24 and 16, the father shall not be put to death, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sins. You will sit back and you think, and I heard an Edomite actually went and grabbed that scripture when he was being told that they're going to have to suffer the punishment for what their forefathers did. And then it ain't just their forefathers. They still doing the shit to us, even to this day. You see, they're not just doing it on a mass scale, but nonetheless, they still doing it. You see? And the Edomite had the audacity to go read that scripture, and you got dumb jakes that don't know nothing about the text, reading the scriptures like this and they're trying to apply this to heathens. You can't apply it to heathens. What was being told there is basically, it was the establishing of the Most High punishment on an individual of our people. And it had nothing to do with no individuals of no other nation. See? Because one thing about the Most High, what he would do, he will punish as an individual and he will punish as a nation. Now, when he made that covenant with us, that fell upon us as a nation of people. You see? Now, it's also individual things that he will punish you for doing as an individual pertaining to our nation of people. But when it came to the covenant of us breaking the covenant and going into captivity, that applies to us as a nation of people, man. Not as individuals, you see? But he will punish us as individuals too, though, you see? Now, this is written in Deuteronomy 24 and 16. That was pertaining to us Israelites as individuals, you see? not no as a full nation. You see, and this don't have nothing to do with any other nation but us. That's written. You see. Now, let me grab this real quick before I get those, right? Because you can go into just to show a quick point though, just to make a quick point, right? Because it pertains to Jake's, and the same thing is reiterated. Man, should I grab that? Yeah, so I get that for 2 Kings 14. Is it 2 Kings 14? Or, yeah, it's 2 Kings 14, is it? 2 Kings 14. Yeah, I grabbed this. Now, the same thing is reiterated right here pertaining to this, but I'm going to read a little context and come down to the point. I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to start at, 2 Kings 14, but I'm going to start at verse 1, and I'm going to read down to the point, which is 6. You see? Because this is the same thing that was told in Deuteronomy 24 and 16. You see? So you can't apply what's written there or Ezekiel 18 and 20. You can't apply it to other people and try to find a way for these Edomites to not get punished. It's already written. They are going to get punished as a nation of people in totality, not as no individuals. They are getting punished as a nation of people. You see? Do you think the Most High used individuals to punish you? When he said you was going into captivity, he was going to send you into captivity on your enemies. He said he was going to send your enemies against you to take you in captivity. You think he did that as individuals? No, it was systematically set up by a particular nation of people to take you into captivity. Your enemies, not your friends, your enemies. You see? So they gotta reap their punishment. They gotta reap their recompense. See? They gotta be recompensed as a nation of people, not no individuals. And you Jakes just walking around tapping your damn feet to unrhythmic tunes, thinking that you gonna get them out of it. You ain't gonna get them out of it, man. You ain't gonna get them out of it. And that's a damn shame when you don't want, you just weak spirits, man. Just like I did a lesson a while back ago pertaining to this old sister. And she said she wanted to see the fall of our enemies. You see? But and one thing was beautiful, what she said is that the Most High will have to change her heart. He will have to change her mind. And true, he's going to do that. You think when we be saved, the elect be saved out of this, you gonna still have this old carnal ass piece of shit, dirty ass mind that you got right now? You think you still gonna have this weak ass, effeminate mind that you got right now? No, you gonna be given a whole new mind by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So why? So you'll be able to execute his judgment, man. You see? So you'll be able to execute his judgment according to his fury, according to his anger. Not yours, because y'all ain't mad enough. You motherfuckers walk around this motherfucker laying down with Edomites, and then just, you try to do that same shit that our people always did here in this captivity. What you doing? You laying down with them, and I ain't talking about individuals that might look like an Edomite, because you got a bunch of our people that look like that. You see? From Jake intermingling and laying down with these motherfuckers. But I'm talking about the Edomites. You, Jake's trying to find a way that's going to get them out of it. And you ain't no way to get them out of it. Ain't nothing you can do to get them out of it. They got to bear that punishment, man. They got to bear the punishment of their fathers and their asses that's walking around right now, man. But let me grab this. 2 Kings 14. And it says, in the second year of Joash, son of Jehoias, it says, king of Yasharallah, reigned Amaziah, the son of Joash, king of Judah. He was 25 years old when he began to reign, and reigned 29 years in Jerusalem. And his mother name was Jehoadan of Jerusalem. And he did now, and it says his mother name was what? Jehoadan of Jerusalem. You would think that, okay, well, who was his mother? Who was his mother? His mother was an Ammonite. She wasn't our people. She was an Ammonitess. She was a heathen. She wasn't of our people. But I'm gonna go down. Pertaining to what's like it. Joash's mother was an Ammonite. But let me go down. And it says, and he did that which was right in the sight of Yahweh, yet not like David his father. he did according to all things as Joash his father did. How about the high places were taken away, as yet the people did sacrifice and burn incense upon high places. And it came to pass, as soon as the kingdom was affirmed in his hand, that he slew his servants, which had slain the king. But the children of the murderers he slew not, according unto that which is written in the book of the law of Moses, wherein the Lord commanded, saying, the fathers shall not be put to death for the children, nor the children be put to death for the fathers, but every man shall be put to death for his own sins. You see that? And that was a law that was given to us Israelites. You see? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That was a law that was given to you, that what? Your father, your son is not going to suffer for what you did. And neither will you suffer for something your son did. And that's talking about individual punishments. Meaning what you do, you're going to pay for what you do. What your son do, he going to pay for what he do. You see? That's individual punishment, or individual judgment that the Most High put on us as a people. See? That ain't talking about the judgment he put on us as a nation. Something that we have to bear together, like captivity, like being oppressed by these damn devils. You see? That ain't talking about that. This is talking about individuals, see? So when you go into Deuteronomy 24 and 16, or read that in Ezekiel 18 and 20, you can't apply that to any other nation other than us, because that individual, what it's talking about, it's only specifically talking about us, man. You see? And those servants that he put to death, that slew his father, those were other Israelites. It ain't talking about it was servants as if it was people that wasn't Israelites. It was other Israelites, those that was under his authority, you see, that put his father to death, you see? And what did he say? He put them to death, not their children, you see? That ain't got nothing to do about what the Most High gonna do to these damn Edomites for all the shit they've been doing to us. The Most High is gonna punish these Edomites for what they did to the Northern Kingdom during the time of the beginning time in the Renaissance period, all the way from the 1400s even up to this present day. He gonna punish them for that. You see? He gonna punish them for it. They ain't gonna get away with from that. They ain't never been punished. So you Jakes walking around right now thinking that, oh, that was a long time ago. He's not gonna do nothing to them for what they did from back then all the way up to this present day. You see? Nah, man, y'all got it wrong, man. The Most High just letting it's like I mentioned last time. It's like if you had a federal case. The feds will watch you commit murder. They'll watch you sell all kind of drugs. And if a cop was going to try to arrest you, they'll tell the cop, hey, leave him alone. You're going to mess up our investigation. You see? And then what? The cop will have to back off. The police department will have to back off. And the feds will just watch you they just build the case on you. They just watch you do all kind of stuff. You see? And then when they come arrest you, they're going to have everything that the book is going to be laid out for you to convict you. You see? Because they didn't already gathered all the evidence. They didn't let you hang yourself. And this is what Yahweh did with these devils. He let them hang themselves, man. He just sat back and watched them do all and tally up all what they was going to do to our people. So when he execute their judgment, they all getting it, man. They all getting it. And ain't nothing you Jace gonna do to be able to get them out of it. Nothing. Nothing, man. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing to get them out of it. See? And Yahweh, he gonna punish them. Because once again, this ain't got nothing to do with them. So he gonna punish the father, the son, the wife, all of them getting it. Every last one of them, man. And you might sit back and think, oh, why he gonna do that to the children? Man, y'all don't know the Most High, man. You know, he's a vengeful power. He's a terrible power, man. And when he executing his wrath, everybody better be motherfucking afraid, man. See? Because ain't nobody exempt from the judgment that he gonna execute it. Not even our people. You ain't exempt. If we fucked up and we got us in the and the Most High got us in his crosshairs, we through. If he got you in his crosshairs, your ass is finished. You see? And when it comes to these heathens, if they in his crosshairs, they through too. They through too, man. They through. You see? But I want to read that. Fuck, I ain't even bring my motherfucking tablet and shit. What the brother put in there? Damn. I gotta buy me another motherfucking camera stand. Fuck the brother put in there. Shalom, Mazayala. Shalom, brother. How about you now? Shot Brakatati, you and yours, Zach. Brother put in Wisdom of Solomon, 12. Put in Wisdom of Solomon 12:22. Therefore, whereas thou doest chasten us, kind, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more, to the intent that when we judge, we should be carefully think of thy goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy. Brother put in 2 Thessalonians 1:6, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Yeah, kind, it is. It's a righteous thing, but our people count it unrighteous to the Most High for when he got these things prepared for these devils to avenge us. You see? It don't make no sense. Jake is like a damn, they like a broken cistern that can hold no motherfucking water, man. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Verse 7, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. Verse 9, who shall be punished with his mighty angels, and it says, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of Yahweh and from the glory of his power. You see that? You see? So that's what's going to happen, man. You can't get these devils out of it, man. So a lot of these things that's written in the scriptures that's only pertaining to Israelites, you can't transfer those things over into the devils. You can't transfer it over to them. You can't go read Deuteronomy 24:16 and say, the father shall not be punished for the son, and neither the son for the father. You can't apply that to the Edomites, man. You can't apply that to them, you see? You can't do that. And that's the problem with our people. They love to try to insert their emotions into the text. And that's the problem with a lot of people. You can't do that. The Most High don't care nothing about your emotions. What he said is what he said, and what he gonna do is what he gonna do. He ain't gonna change his judgment according to your emotion and your emotional attachment to people. You know, like most of our people, you'll lay down with an Edomite, bro, and then you think the Most High is gonna change his judgment because you decided to lay down with an Edomite. That's you, man. That's you. He ain't gonna change that because you wanted some. No, you know what we gonna do? You gonna try to go against and fight against your God and say we gonna do something that he didn't establish. We gonna bring these two nations together. No, the Most High created these two nations to be rivals of one another, man. Period. In the womb, we was rivals of one another, man. See, a lot of these damn Edomites walk around, they don't even know who they is, man. Because why? Because their own forefathers fucked them over by trying to hide their identity and make up social constructs to themselves. See, so you got a lot of these lame-ass, walking-ass Edomites, they don't even know who they is. They run around calling themselves white. You ain't never seen a white person ever on this earth. Never. They are the nation of Edom. They are Esau's descendants. They are Esau's posterity. The nation of Edom, the Edomites. That's who they are as a nation of people. They don't even know that. They think we being hateful and shit by the truth. How can we be speaking hateful when we telling the truth? You see? And it don't make no sense with these people, man. You see? Creating all these social constructs and things, you go change something. That's the big problem. Because why? They try to hide their identity. See? They knew if they'd have told the whole earth. Why you think he said they shall go out to deceive the nations? That was a deception. You see? To make you think that the Edomites don't even exist no more. To make you think that they not gonna get the judgment. So what our people been doing through the spirit is you've been laying down with them, not even knowing that they're the Edomites, not even knowing that they're your birth-born fucking enemies, and then you trying to change something that the Most High have established. You ain't gonna change it, man. The Most High didn't create you to be like the one Edomite chick did a lesson said, Satan is bringing division, right? And I uploaded that. It ain't bringing division. It's Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that's bringing division. And the problem is, y'all trying to join together, which the Most High separated. He separated. You got all kind of Jays coming out talking about, no, we brothers and all that old lame ass shit. Nigga, your brothers and your sisters is a fellow Israelite, not no other nation. And together as one. That's trash. You see? But you trying to join together that the Most High created y'all as enemies. Matter of fact, let me grab it real quick before I go back to my main point. That's the problem with Jakes, man. You trying to change everything that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua established. Instead of you waiting and repenting and waiting to receive salvation, you trying to deliver yourself. You run around this motherfucker talking about that I'm gonna go to Africa. Nigga, Africa not your goddamn land. That's the problem with our people. You don't know shit. Y'all some dumb reprobates. You don't know nothing. You don't even know a lot of your people. A lot of our people didn't even come from no motherfucking Africa. A lot of us came from Spain, Portugal, Ireland, France, and Scotland. See, that's sitting over here in the United States, and these devils have told you, oh, Africa, 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 Africa. A lot of our people didn't even come from there, man. You had Judites that was in Spain, Portugal, Ireland, France, Scotland, the western parts of that. You see? And they went into captivity before motherfuckers in Judah that was down in West Africa went into captivity. See? But y'all don't even know that. You see? You run around here believing everything that these devils done told you. You see? Don't even know nothing. You don't even know your full history. You don't even know his story, what he gave you. You don't even know your story. Damn reprobates. But let's grab this. Genesis 25. And to show you that these people was already, they've been your enemy, man. They've been your enemy. When you was in the womb with them, they was your enemy. You see? And the Most High had divided, had that separation, because why? They weren't identical twins. They was fraternal twins. You see? And that separation was being established from the womb, man. But y'all come out of the womb and say, no, we're going to go against what the Most High said. We're going to bring these two nations together. You ain't going to fight against the Most High. You'll be an idiot. That's a losing battle. You will never win it. Genesis 25. And let's start at 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord. Matter of fact, Slakia. I'm going to start at 19. And it says, and these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel the Syrian of Paddan-aram, the sister of Laban the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord Yahweh for his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived. And what? And what is this for to do? This for to tell you the Edomites, who the Edomites' progenitor is, the self-proclaimed white man. And we ain't talking about everybody that say, because we got a lot of our people. You take, for instance, it's many jakes that been going into Edomite women, and those Edomite women been bringing out the children of our seed. And guess what happened? Those are Israelites. They are not Edomites. You see? And if that child grow up, and he also going to a woman of that nation, guess what it's going to do? That child might be looking like an Edomite, but is it an Edomite? No, because it's the offspring of his father. You see? Just like vice versa. If you see an Edomite going to a woman of our nation, a so-called white man going to the woman of our nation, an actual Edomite, that child that he have, she go birth by him, that is an Edomite. But you might see the Edomite might have a little complexion on him. He might have a little melanin. And just say that Edomite grow up, and then he going to another woman of our nation. And now that child will come out even darker, you see? So it ain't about complexion, man. It's about the nation, who you come from, the seed of your father, man. You see? That's what it's about. And these people don't get it. They be talking about these black, this, but that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit, man. It's about who you are according to the nation of your father, man. That's what it's about. Damn fucking bugs and shit. What the hell? Oh. Looking like some old damn weird ass bugs. But anyway, let's get back to it. Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife because she was barren, and Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh. And what she say? She said these two children were struggling within her. What they was doing? They was fighting. Esau was kicking. Why you think with Jacob, when Esau came out, Jacob was taking hold, he grabbed hold of that motherfucker's heel. Because what you think he was in the womb? He was kicking and and being motherfucking combative. Being a damn enemy. Even in the womb, man. You see? Because that womb wasn't nothing but like it was a reflection of the world. So when they came out with that same aggression. One had a hatred for the other in that same aggression within the world they was born in, man. You see? And that shows even to this day, man, them same motherfucking people to this very day got a perpetual hatred against you, man. You see? They'll do anything. They'll pay your ass some money to have you corrupt the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and everything. You see? But it says what? It says, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. Wait a minute. He didn't say two of the same people are in thy womb. He said 2 nations are in thy womb. And what? And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Now wait a minute. They were still in the womb when the Most High pronounced this. And what did he do? He established that division between these 2 nations of people while they were still in the womb. That didn't come about only when they came out the womb. This is what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua was establishing while they were still in the womb. They weren't even born yet. You see? And this is why we tell you, Jakes, you're not going to come against what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua have established, man. He said these 2 people are going to be separate. They're going to be rivals. They're going to be enemies. They're going to be adversaries one of another, man. But y'all tap dancing like you won't change what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua instituted. Y'all pathetic, man. And it says what? And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. Now who came out first? The goddamn devil, that's who came out first. You see? You see? And who is the stronger? We're the stronger. See? How is the Edomite stronger? They need that sword. They need that weapon. We don't need that. What is our strength is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Through mighty, through Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, our weapons, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to the breaking down of strongholds. See, our strength is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We are already strong. We don't need no carnal weapons to be strong. You see? But they need that carnal weapon. That's how they, without it, they weak as hell. Why do you think they do it? Why do you think they make guns and assault rifles and fighter jets and they drop bombs on people and shit? Because that's their strength, man. Without it, they weak. You see? But going to the point I wanted to make it says what? And it says, stronger than the other. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. Not to say that he was born hairy, it's just saying he was red all over like a hairy garment. Meaning what? His blood showed forth through his translucent skin. You see? Because why? He lacked, that was that curse of Cain that he put on him, that he was born with. You see? Because why? Why? Because his blood showed forth through his skin and he lacked pigment. He lacks melanin. That's why. You see? But we tell you people this and telling you who the Edomites are, but then you think we lying and shit. Because why? Because they telling you, no, I'm not an Edomite, you goddamn lie. You see? Y'all, you people don't understand what's written in the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua because it wasn't given unto you through the Spirit, man. You see? But let me continue though. And it says the first came out red like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came out his brother, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob Yaquab, and Isaac was 60 years old when he bare them. But the point I want to make is show you that, hey, the Most High established that division with these 2 nations before they was even born, man. You see? But what you Jace run around doing now, you thinking you're going to change something. You're not going to change anything, man. You ain't going to change nothing. It is what it is. The Most High set them up to be your enemy, and they're going to be in your enemy until the Most High wipe their ass off the face of the earth. You see? Now let me get back to what I wanted to grab, though. Right? Because you Jace keep going into the scriptures, and you keep trying to read scriptures that's applying to Israelites, like that's in Deuteronomy 24 and 16, to Ezekiel 18 and 20, to Jeremiah 31, and I think around 29 and 30. You're trying to grab those scriptures to apply it to them to get them out of it, but you can't do that, man. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all some damn reprobates, man, and you're just pathetic, man. You're just pathetic. And if you don't repent, a lot of you Jays gonna be destroyed anyway. That fire gonna tear your asses up. It's gonna melt y'all flesh. You see? But let's grab this. Isaiah 14 and 21. Now, mind you, this is what he gonna do to these Edomites. While you run around here grabbing scriptures, trying to find a way for these Edomites to get out of the judgment that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gonna put them in, what you doing? You trying to force scriptures. You don't have to force this. All you gotta do is bring out the appropriate scriptures according to the context of something, and you don't have to force it. Everything is going to mesh together perfectly. The Most High, man, he know exactly what he was doing when he had these things put together. When he told one prophet something, if he didn't completely tell it to them all, he told another prophet something, and it meshed together perfectly. You don't have to force this text, man. You don't have to force it. It's going to fold right in with another. It's going, as long as you stand to the context, it's going to fold right in. But Jake is always taking it out of context, doing what? The same thing the devils did. To try to what? To try to find a way for these damn devils. To try to find a way for these damn red-ass dragons to be saved. Y'all ain't gonna, y'all better stop that shit, man. For you get yourself put in a predicament. Now let me grab this. Isaiah 14 and 20. What? Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. Wait a minute. So if you want to try to apply Deuteronomy 24 and 16 or Ezekiel 18 and 20 and say, no, he said the father ain't gonna suffer for the son, and neither the son gonna suffer for the father. Well, wait a minute. He said here, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of his fathers. You see, because you was reading scriptures that was pertaining to only Israelites. Now this scripture is pertaining to the nation of Edom that fucked us over. You see. And it ain't no, that was a long time ago. It ain't no, Satan is coming and causing division, and why can't we just get along? Fuck all that Rodney King bullshit, man. No, we can't get along. No, we can't. Because the Most High didn't establish us to get along. We are enemies. And the sooner you dumbass jakes around here, wherever your ass might be, and throughout the four corners of the earth, the sooner you acknowledge that this particular nation of people are your enemies, the better off you'll be. The better off you'll motherfucking be, man. You see? He ain't say to your motherfucking friends. When he told, matter of fact, let me grab it before I continue. Deuteronomy 28, right? Get these basics. Deuteronomy 28, right? And we're going to get to the point. Verse, I start at 46. And they shall be upon me many months. These curses shall be, these punishments shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Because thou servest not Yahweh thy power with joyfulness and gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. Wait a minute. Who is these people that he sent against you? He said, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. Not your brother, not your sisters, not your friends, your enemies. You see? Your enemies. And he says what? Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee, and hunger and thirst and the nakedness and the want of all things. And that enemy, not your brother, not your friend, he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. You see? Until he have destroyed thee. God, what the brother put it there? God, the brother said, God, them Edomites too. The twins, Tia and Tamara, are examples. They are Edomites. God, they is. You see? You see? And Jake, and they don't even acknowledge that. They run around talking about that. The motherfucker asked one of them, how do you identify yourself? She said, I identify myself as a black woman. You ain't even fuck the hell with all that black shit and all that old bullshit, man. No, we are the Hebrew Israelites, period, point blank, man. Ain't no black, no nothing. Because all of our people, they ain't even got our complexion. And you got a lot of us don't even get our people original complexion. That's dark brown. You see? You got some of our people in the Northern Kingdom, you see, they looking like a cream popsicle or something. A tan popsicle. You see? But they still our people. You see? So Jake is just finished, man. This Edomite social construct that they established got y'all mind screwed, man. Got y'all screwed. Got you thinking that this truth is about color. It ain't about that. Now, the Israelites, we look how we look. But it ain't about that, man. It's about the truth, man. And a lot of our people don't even look like us, man. From all the years of intermingling in and intermingling out and coming back in, man, all our people don't look like ourselves, man. You see? That's why when we spoke about the wheat and the tares, the fucking the tare and the wheat, that y'all don't even know what that's talking about. See? You're just stupid instead of keeping it simple. But let me continue though. Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, For it is the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will raise up against them, said Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said Yahweh. Wait a minute, he gonna cut off from what? He gonna cut off from Babylon the Great. Where we at? Do you motherfuckers even know that this is Babylon? This is modern day Babylon pursuant to Revelations, the 17th chapter, Revelations the 18th chapter, Revelations the 19th chapter. Do you even know that this is Babylon the Great? Nah, you motherfuckers walking around, just prepare to take that damn chip when they come out with it. So you can just burn and sizzle. You see? Because y'all don't even know nothing about what's going on in the scriptures, man. Don't even know shit. See? You don't even know you in the land of your captivity, but our people run around talking about this is their land. This our land. We always been here. You dumb man. Even the Northern Kingdom, they so goddamn dumb. They think they always been here. You ain't always been here, man. You ain't always been here. You came over here. You ain't always been here. See? But what did he say he gonna do with Babylon the Great? He's gonna cut off the name, the son, the nephew, and the cousin, or whoever else of these Edomites here. Ain't no salvation for no damn Edomites. And all these Edomites that's here in Babylon the Great, you're gonna fucking die by fire. When they shoot them ICBM missiles over here, and it's gonna hit this place and pelt us like an unstoppable force, guess what? Your silly ass is gonna be sitting your ass right here screaming and hollering. Ain't no salvation for y'all. The Most High is gonna cut off the name, the son, the nephew, the remnant cousin. They gonna cut off all you Edomites here in America. Y'all all gonna die. You see? And if you just say if you did make it, guess what? You ain't getting no salvation. Y'all gonna be slaves to the Israelites in the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Period. You see? But our people don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want captivity to come and oppression to come to our enemies. You see? Like the brother put in. He said, seeing it's a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. You see? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, this is in his mind to recompense these people for what they did to you all these years, man. But see, you trying to find good things that, okay, I'm doing good now. So fucking what? How long you been doing good? It ain't been long, man. See, this new generation is trash. This new generation don't know nothing about the old, man. It ain't been that long. If you think our people been doing good for a long time, they haven't, man. They haven't. Because if you look about it, just think about it. I was born in 73. And our people wasn't doing good. I mean, the Most High looked out for us. He kept us doing good. But you got to understand, pertaining to a systematic oppression and doing good within the system of these Edomites. You ain't always been doing good. Nigga, don't you know in the 60s, you wasn't able to do the things that you able to do now? In the 60s, we wasn't able to do what we doing right now, man. That's also another sign to let you know that the Most High is done with this place. He about to take these Edomites down. Because back in the 60s, we wasn't able to call these damn motherfuckers devils in their damn face. You know what happened? We'd have been locked up, and they'd have came and got your ass a lynching party, would have came and took you out of a damn cell and did what? And would have put your ass to death some damn where. You see? And our people had that damn terrified spirit on their ass back then. You see? We can tell these motherfuckers they devils to their damn face, and we ain't got no terrified spirit on us no more. The Most High did away with that generation. And now we got a new generation of our people back, and we don't fear shit. Take a look at our people. We don't feel shit. You see? So you people better get with it, man, and stop being some damn lame motherfucker trying to find a way out for these damn devils. Crooked ass motherfuckers. But let me go grab this. Sirach 41. Always trying to find a way for these devils. It's pathetic, man. Pathetic. And then you got individual scriptures running their damn mouth. You need to put a foot in it. Sirach 41 and verse 5. The children of sinners are abominable children. And who is these sinners or children? These sinners' children are abominable. Who? The Edomites. You see what Job say in 30, in Job 30 and matter of fact, let me grab it. What Job say to Edomites concerning Edomites? Job 30 And I'm going to start from the top. Job 30 and verse 1. But now, they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Why did Job say he would have disdained these Edomites to have set with the dogs of his flock? He said he wouldn't even leave these motherfuckers alone with his damn dogs. Why? Why? Do I have to spell it out to you? See, do you think we lying? Do you think we lying? I got a video I uploaded a long time ago where you saw an Edomite picked up a dog before he actually put the dog in the back seat. And I don't even know why you got to pick up a dog and put him in the back seat. He should be able to jump back there. But the Edomite, before he put the dog in his car, he picked up the tail of the dog and licked his ass. Abominable, man. Abominable. Right now in this place in America, you got certain places where Edomites is residing, and I think Wyoming is one of them, where they legalize, well, it's not a crime if you into bestiality. If you into bestiality. But what did Yahweh say? He said their abominable ass should be put to motherfucking death. You see? So you think we lying? So once again, why did Job say he would have it set? He would not want these motherfuckers to be set around his damn dogs, man. This ain't no damn lie, man. These people are vile, man. But what did he say? Yea, whereunto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished for want of famine. They were solitary, fleeing in the wilderness in former times, desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men, they were a thief, to dwell in the cities of the valleys and caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. And what did he say? They were viler than the earth. Meaning what? Abominable, man. They were abominable. You see? So going back to it, Sirach, and also when you go into that Revelations, what's that, 17? Concerning Babylon the Great. And what did he say pertaining to these Edomites? What did he say? He said what? The mysteries of witchcraft, the abominations of the earth. Who do you think it's talking about? These damn Edomites that's ruling Babylon the Great. And everywhere else their ass is at. You see? They're abominable, man. But going back to it, Sirach 41 and 5. And then these motherfuckers think that they actually think that they start. You ain't started shit. We literally taught these people how to wash their damn asses, man. How to be clean. We literally taught them that, man. When you go into that book with Arthur Koestler, the 13th tribe, when you go into that book right there, this Edomite is describing how their people was in ancient times. They would literally wear clothes on them until the clothes would fray away. They would never wash their ass, you see? Their women used to be fucking, we had to civilize them, but they'll tell you that they had to civilize us. No, motherfucker, we civilized you. And what happened is, when we went into captivity by under these devils, they uncivilized us. That's what they did. They uncivilized us. Because we was a civil people. But what did they do? They taught us these destructive ways. Taught you to be abominable. You see? And then came back now to try to act like they actually teaching you on how to be and what to be. You see? But continuing, the children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. The children will complain of an ungodly father. Why? Because they shall be reproached for his sake. You see that? And they gonna get punished for the sins of their fathers, man. What the hell you think Yahweh Shah coming back to do, man? He coming back to recompense these motherfuckers for everything that they did to us. You see? Why you think that they got to keep doing these things and then you want to keep giving them a pass? Keep giving them a pass. Our people are stupid, man. A lot of y'all, a slave ain't good shit but the labor, man. That's all a slave is good for. Your opinion is not needed. Nothing is needed for a damn slave but for you to labor. And that's how these devils look at you. They don't want your opinion. They don't need to hear nothing from you but to labor for them, man. See? That's the point of a damn slave. You don't have no other point. You see? Let's get it. Let's go back to Job 27. Right? Because they go get it, man. And none of you Jakes, you ain't gonna get them out of it, man. You're not gonna get them out of it. So stop tap dancing. Stop being a damn coon. A damn brown-nosing ass jigaboo. Stop that shit. And it says what? Job 27 and starting at verse 13. It says, this is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, and you see they ass done multiplied. You see what he said? He said what? They have spread themselves like a green bay tree. And if you look at a green bay tree, it's broad. It go up and it's broad. These damn devils are spread. So they done multiplied. And guess what? It's for the damn slaughter. It's for the slaughter. You see? And it says what? If his children, it is for the sword. And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. You see that? They through, man. They through. But you just keep it up. Keep it up. You try to find a way for these devils to get it. Oh, it's salvation. How? When the Most High said he gonna utterly do away with these motherfuckers, man. You see? And then you got individuals going into the scriptures, grabbing Revelation 13th chapter, and saying, and reading verse 9 and 10 and saying, oh no, trying to go into another bitch ass motherfuckers, man. Trying to go against the words of the Most High. When he said these people, they're going to be recompensed for what they did, man. You see? The Most High is not a man. He's not a man that he should lie, man. You motherfuckers will lie. He not. You see? He going to recompense these devils, man. There ain't nothing y'all can do to get him out of it, man. Nothing. But then y'all trying to go into the scriptures and trying to find a way and say, oh no, that ain't talking about that. That ain't talking about they go. He said, he that leadeth into captivity going into it. Who the fuck led us into captivity, you dumb niggas? You dumb motherfucker. Even the Northern Kingdom, they stupid asses too. You see? Run around here with these damn rosary beads and all of those bullshit. And the damn devil still persecuting your ass to this damn day. You see? And y'all tap dancing for their ass too. You see? All our people, if you ain't in this truth, you're goddamn jigaboo. You know, you think because these motherfuckers give your ass a job and then you had a certain career, you think now it's good for you now. No, I don't want nothing to happen to them. You see, all they got to do is give your ass some success here, and guess what our people will do? They give you some success, and what you will do? You will say, oh no, thank you for the success. I don't never want America to end. I want it to constantly endure. You see? Shalom. And you should want this place to be ended, man. You should want this place to be ended. You should want your enemies to finally be punished. Instead of you sitting back looking right now and saying, oh, no, I don't want them to be punished because I'm doing good. But what about your people that ain't? What about your people that ain't? And you in this position because of these devils, man. You see? So you Jakes better get it, man. Stop tap dancing, man. Right? Let me get this real quick. Let's get this second Maccabees. You see? And the matter of fact, before I do that, let me get this Ecclesiastes first. Because Yahweh required that which is past, man. You Jakes, though, you don't want these devils to get it, man. Their time is almost up. This place is finna implode. And it's going to implode inwardly and outwardly.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
Yeah, it is. You see what's going on with it right now. Their financial infrastructure is trash. And then it's going to be hit by an outside entity. Why do you think it's being called Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon? Because this place ain't never got hit by outside force. And it's finally going to get hit by outside force. And that's what Yahweh Shema Shah got established for this place. Destruction. And what our people need to do, repent, turn back to your God, and then you ain't got to worry about the shit. Because when he sent back Yahweh Shah, he's coming to redeem us out of it. You ain't going selling on no water going back to where you was taken from. We going up out of here. And then when we come back down, we taking the kingdom. We taking the whole earth. You see? But you got Israelites that will sit back and tell you that, oh, the Edomites, they ain't gonna never get punished for what they did to us. They'll tell you they never gonna get punished. They'll tell you they get salvation for you. That don't match what's in the text, man. But let me grab this, Ecclesiastes. You can't put the Most High in a bag, man, and think that, oh, no, he gonna execute his judgment according to my emotional attachments. It don't work like that, right? Ecclesiastes 3, but first, let me grab one. Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 9. The thing that had been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. You see? And it says what? Is there anything wherever it may be said, see, this is new? It had already been of old time, which was before us. You see that? So ain't nothing new. So how would you not think to say that these devils not going into captivity? Ain't nothing new. What they did to us, they're going to get recompense, man. What you think Yahawashi coming to do? You think he just coming back to say, pass out hugs and kisses to these damn heathens? No, he coming to redeem his people out of the punishment that he put us in. You see? But let's grab this. Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 15. That which had been is now, and that which is to be had already been. And Yahweh required that which is past. So he said, look, he required what these devils done did to us. He required, man, meaning they got to pay. What you think recompense is? Recompense, vengeance and recompense meaning what? A righteous anger to pay back. That's what it means. So when Yahawashi said, matter of fact, let me grab it. Isaiah. When Yahawashi made this statement and said, the vengeance is in my heart. Let me grab that one first. Isaiah 63. And it's like our people don't get it, man. Your power is coming to fight for you, man. Coming to destroy the enemies for you. But y'all tap dancing thinking that he's coming to save these people. Ain't no salvation for none of these people that persecuted us, man. You think you got our people buried in unmarked graves that their bodies was never found. Buried under man-made lakes. You think they ain't got to pay for that? You think you people are dumb, man. Isaiah, the 63rd chapter. And I'm going to jump in at the point. Matter of fact, yeah, Isaiah 63 and, well, you know what? Let's start from the top. Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Now, when it said who is this that coming from Edom, this time Yahawashi is bringing back judgment. These people will say the Edomites don't exist no more. They in the earth. If they don't exist, why did he say in Revelations 1 and 7, every eye shall see him, and even they that pierced him? Now, who was those that stuck nails in Yahawashi's hands and his feet? Who did it? Who did it? It was the so-called white man that did it, the nation of Edom. They the ones that nailed him to that crucifix. They the one to put them nails in his hands and his feet and stabbed him in his side. You see? And he said those same people, they're going to be in the earth when he returned to execute his judgment upon them. But y'all say, no, they ain't around no more. Dumb as hell. Don't know nothing about the scriptures, man. And it says what? Who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, that is glorious in his peril, traveling in the greatness of his strength? I that speaketh in righteousness, mighty to save. To save who? His people. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and I will trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments. Now, Yahawashi ain't gonna literally have no blood sprinkled upon his garments. It just represents the judgment that he bringeth to the nation of Edom when he come redeem his people. You see? And it says what? Their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. You see? So when he come to redeem his people, he gonna have that vengeance in his heart to execute judgment upon these Edomites, man. See? Y'all can't get them out of it, man. You cannot get them out of it. But let's go grab that in Isaiah. Isaiah again, 34. You can't get them out of it. It is what it is, man. And we love it. Hey, man, matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. What did he say to us? What is that? Sirach 25 and 7. See? That's the problem with our people. You better love the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawashi, man. If you don't, you might fall in on the other end of the stick, man. Sirach 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, that's a beautiful thing to love your children, right? And to raise them up to be right and do what's right? And it says what? A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies. That's a joyous thing for you to do, you see? But our people say they don't think they have enemies. We too busy looking at each other like we the enemies. No, motherfucker, we got an adversary already. Why are we trying to be adversaries of one another? We already got these damn adversaries. They've been our adversaries. The whole time we've been in this damn hellhole. See? They've been our adversaries. When you Jace go get it, man. All right, going back to Isaiah, the 34th chapter. Let's get to the point, starting at verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the elements, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Now, what happens when you see a nuclear explosion? When you look up and you see the nuclear explosion, you see that big, anything what a scroll look like, it looks just like a sideways explosion. It looks just like it. When you look at a scroll, it's got both ends, and then you got the book that's rolled up in it. When you turn that sideways, it looks just like a nuclear explosion, a mushroom cloud. That's what it's describing, right? And that's what's going to take line the great. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. And all the hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a failing fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, upon the people of my cursed judgment. You see that? So the judgment, Yahweh shall bring the judgment to these devils, man. So you, Jace, you can't get them out of it. So stop. Stop trying to read scriptures in Deuteronomy 24:16 and Ezekiel 18-20 and think you gonna get these people out of it. Something that's pertaining to you Israelites, you trying to apply to them. Saying that the father should not suffer the sins of the son, and the son not suffer for the sins of the father. That's talking to Israelites. That's pertaining to particular judgment that the Most High said on how we're supposed to conduct ourselves with one another. You see, and what he gonna do to us when we do these particular things. That he's not gonna punish the son for the sins, for the wrongdoings of the father, and he's not gonna punish the father for the wrongdoings of the son. That's an individual punishment. You see? So Jakes, you Jakes need to stop it, man. You need to cut it out. You need to cut it out, right? And I do a sit down, but then hey, the time to expire, but it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. But we're gonna end it off and give all praise to our power. Call Elohim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, HaKodash, and double honor to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, whom Yahweh Shem Shah set up a doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shah. And to the Akim and Akwat out there that's repenting, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah, Shalom to you, Mashmakah, Shalom. Abad Babal, Shalom, Akim, Shalom.
Shalom and to the Rabah for that, Rabah.